I did tell you guys that I was gonna come back on once I got in the gym. So I am in the gym. I'm in the dressing room. You guys know I be cutting up in the dressing room. I don't have any music unfortunately because it seemed like I can't play music until after the video. So I can assign music. So hopefully because I really want to have some music for this. But what I was saying earlier was about movement. So, I was talking to you guys, I did, a little short or whatever on movement. And then, but I needed to go into the store and then I need to come into the gym and voila, my water bottle is filled, yay. So yeah, I just needed to fill my water bottle up, which is the main reason why I come into the gym. I don't know if you guys know that. So I come into the gym to fill my water bottle up because they have some really good water filters. And the water is a lot cleaner and it tastes like bottled water. So I come into the gym to fill my water bottle up. Okay, so I feel like dancing. I want to dance, but there's no music. So like I said, I'll apply music later. But let's get back on movement. So just standing. If you guys, I'm going to demonstrate this. So if you guys decide to just stand and just kind of like, go, just change positions like your dominant feet to your least dominant feet, that's great. You're doing exercise. It's called N.E.A.T, non-exercise, exercise activity thermogenesis. Okay, that's what N.E.A.T means. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that is all of the fidgeting, the movement, the moving from side to side, the toes, the twiddling of the fingers. You can like stretch your neck, that's still exercise. You can hug yourself, that's considered exercise. You could do some little wrist exercises like this. You can do your fingers, that's exercise. So there are so many ways that you can do exercise without exercising. Okay, if you just stand still like this, guess what? You're exercising. If you stand still just like this, you're exercising because you're putting so much pressure on your joints, your ligament, your back, your butt, your knees, your ankles, your spine. You're putting so much pressure on your body just standing upright. This is called exercise. Remember, N.E.A.T, N-E-A-T, non-exercise activity thermogenesis is working very well when you're just standing. But if you decide to just kind of move from side to side, turn, talk to somebody, turn over there, hey John, oh hey Sally, hey, what's going on? Guess what? You're doing exercise, okay? Even if you're talking, you're exercising your vocal cords, okay? If you're talking, you're exercising the muscles up in your neck. People who are silent, who don't talk much, do not get to use these types of muscles, okay? And also, if you're talking, you're also utilizing the muscles in your vocal cheeks, in your neck area. All of this is being used, okay? So if you're swinging your arms back and forth like this, like you're standing still, you're swinging your arm, this is exercise, okay? If you have your hands on your hips, this is exercise because you're like stretching your hips. This is exercise, okay? Let's see, what else? So there are so many things that you can do to work your body out without working your body out, without physically going into the gym like me, okay? So I get most of my NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis at work. Okay, that's because I have a very sedimentary job. I sit a lot, and so but I also have the option to stand up. And so when I'm standing up, I do a lot of tricks to keep my body moving. And this is a reason why I can eat just whatever I want to eat. Hi, Drew, how you doing? I can eat pretty much whatever I want to eat within moderation, but I can still keep my weight intact, right? And that is being done through the non-exercise thermogenesis, okay? So another thing that I do is, because I do have a sedimentary job. Hi, I'm doing fine, Drew. So because I do have a sedentary job and I have the option to stand up and walk around, so I take every advantage to stand up and walk around. Now, when I was in a full office setting where I had to sit down at a desk, guess what? I was always the copier girl. I was always the MC announcing meetings. I was always being called on to do like special things whenever movement was involved. So, what do you mean? What happened? What happened, Drew? So I was that to go to girl whenever movement was involved. So that would be great though if your boss would appoint you, not like verbally, but just like unspoken, appoint you as the movement person. Like, we're gonna get her or him to go get our coffee for the day. Oh, cool. That would be like great. Okay, we're gonna get her to, to make sure she does all the announcements so that way we won't have to set up. Okay, cool. So I would do just that. So my stream is about movement. My stream is about movement. It's about moving your body every day, all day. It's about constantly exercising your body without exercising. That's what this stream is about. And I'm gonna actually put a little writing. I can't do it now. Yeah, I can't do it now, but I'm going to do it at the end. Put a little writing. Thank you. The reason why I even created this channel is because people were still thinking that we were living in COVID times. That there are a lot of people that still think that we're in COVID times and it's time to lock down, shut in, get an app, order food off the app, eat it in the house, and then just sit there. And it is no longer that situation. Yes, there's still COVID. Yes, there's still, people are still getting sick. Yes, you still need to protect yourself. Yes, you still need to use precaution. However, this is no longer a time where you're just a capable body sitting in the house, sitting on the couch, laying in the bed. If you're capable, if you can actually get up and move, even if it's just a small little bit of movement, like get up, stand up. I wish there's a little bench right beside me, but I can't move the phone right now. But just bend down, sit down on the bed, stand up. Right, okay, sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. If you do that 5 times, you've done 5 squats, okay? 5 squats. And, so just little things like that. It's so important to be able to move your body throughout the day. Even if you're on the job, get up off your desk and go to the bathroom, get a drink of water. Don't eat your lunch at your desk. If you have to eat your lunch at your desk. Then after you eat, do like 15 minutes of eating, and then the next 15 minutes, get up and go for a little walk outside the building and get a little sun. Okay, so get a little sun, 15-minute walk, come back in, and then sit down. But every 15 to 20 minutes, when you sit down, stand up. And then, sit down again, do some typing, stand up. Okay, and then it just move your arms around, because when you type, people are getting carpal tunnel syndrome in their wrists and making themselves completely unmarketable. Completely. You can't even work if you don't type most of the time, because most jobs you have to type. You have to use your hands. But a lot of people are not exercising your wrists and your fingers and massaging, and moving your arms. You're just spending like 8 hours just typing. 8 hours, that's a long time. And then you go home and the only thing you do is drink something or eat something, but you never just kind of roll your wrists around. Okay, so roll it around. Okay, put your arms up like this. Okay, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then to the side, to the side, to side, to side, stretch your arms, clap your hands, okay, clap it to the front, clap it to the front, clap it to the front, up, 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 okay? So you can actually do this sitting down in your, on your couch, okay? Even though I don't want you to sit on your couch anymore, okay? So in 2026, we should make that 2026, a year of not sitting on the couch anymore. Okay? So let's not sit on the couch anymore. Let's get up. Okay? Let's get up. Okay? We're gonna get up. Yes, okay. We're gonna do it again. Come on, if we're sitting down right now, let's stand up. And don't just stand up, but jump up. Jump up. Okay? And when you sit down and you jump up, and then stretch your arms out and wiggle your chicken arm. I have chicken arms, guys. And then stand up, wiggle. And then this is about moving your body. Oh, thank you, Carl, thank you, Grace. Yes, move your body. You don't have to go nowhere to exercise, just like little simple things like, standing up, and if you can't stand up, if you're in a wheelchair, just move your arms, move your fingers, move your wrists, and then press. See what I'm doing? Press. Exercise those muscles. Press, I do this a lot. I do that a lot. Press. We gotta be ready, guys. We can't just be working ourselves all the way to sickness. We have to stay ready, get ready, stay ready so we won't have to keep getting ready. And when you're working on these jobs, they want you to be your best self, your best, healthiest self. And how can you do that if you do not take time out to stretch, to exercise, and to just stand up and to walk? The most least resistant exercise that you can get is walking, okay? So walking, that is the secret. That's the secret that nobody wants to tell you. The least resistant exercise, with the exercise that will not throw your body in a torment state, is just walk. That's it, just walk. Okay, just walk. If you walk or just move, swing your arms, move your neck around, move your neck around, move your shoulders around, move your shoulders, twist your body around, twist your whole body like that, okay? Learn how to just move when you're sedimentary and you're just kind of stuck, you stuck at the same job for 10 hours, and you can't move very much, but nobody is restricting your whole entire body. You might be stuck in a room. This room is really small here. It's really small. I can't go anywhere, but yet I'm still twisting my body. I'm still moving my arms, okay? I'm still rotating my wrists. I'm still tweaking my fingers. I'm still stretching my neck from side to side. Okay, that feels good. I'm gonna touch my toes. I'm touching my toes. Okay. All right. So anyways, if you guys like this type of teaching, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because this is getting ready to be the summer and I'm getting ready to go on an extended vacation. I'm gonna go on a little break, so I'm gonna devote a lot of my time to making videos like this. I was making some more like real life fitness videos, but then I ran out of time because of work. So what I'm teaching you is what I actually do at work, okay? So sometimes I do like this, okay? Sometimes I do like that, next arm, like that, okay? And again, if you're sitting on the couch, then this is fine. Just sit there on the couch. I really don't want you to sit on the couch, but if you're sitting on the couch, just take your arm and take this arm, take your left arm and put it underneath your rib cage and then just stretch. Put your arm down, stretch it again, put your arm down, stretch it again, like that, put your arm down. And then do the other. Hi everybody. Okay, so put this arm under this rib cage and then do it again. Stretch, put it down, stretch, put it down, stretch, put it down, stretch, put it down, okay? And then, yay! So you're gonna shake your hands, yay! Whenever you wanna give yourself a hand clap, you just, like a little praise, hey, or you wanna hand clap yourself on the back, okay? So that's exercise, clap yourself on the back, okay? Clap yourself on the back, okay? So that's exercise, okay? So I do this a lot. This is really good. Okay, and then backwards. Okay, so these are just forms of N.E.A.T, non-exercise activity, thermogenesis, little bits of movement that you guys can do when you're sitting at work or you're sitting at home and you don't feel like moving. If you just move, because you cannot spot reduce fat, guys. You cannot spot reduce anything. So even if you just move your arms, you're still working out your whole body, okay? You're still gonna work out your whole body. All right, so just like this. Okay, so you can actually be laying in the bed and do something like this. Okay? I can imagine myself laying in the bed, laying on my back, and just doing something like this. Okay? All right, so let me get some water. All right, so we're already coming up on 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I really do hope that you can use some of these exercise tips to enhance your life, to enhance what you're already doing. And if you're not doing anything, then I hope and pray that you will start somewhere, okay? Start somewhere, and you can go back and just look at this video to be able to look at some of the exercises. I'm gonna post this live as a video, so you guys can just go back and look at some of the exercises, okay? So if you like what I am putting out, the type of content, and you like the exercise, you like me talking, you like my voice, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section letting me know what areas of your body or what areas of your life you want me to address. I am a clinical scientist. I have been a scientist for many years. I'm also a research scientist in biology. So this is all I've been doing, learning, researching, you name it, for the past almost 30 years, okay? So I want you guys to be able to utilize me however you would like to on this platform, okay? So thank you so much for your time, your attention. Thank you for your thumbs ups. Thank you for your subscriptions, and thank you for your comments. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.